Topkapı Palace, which was built by Fatih Sultan Mehmet after the conquest of Istanbul and took 18 years to build, was used as the residence and education center of Ottoman sultans. With 80,000 meters square of floor space, the palace was home to the palace people and sultans for a long time. In 1924, the palace was opened to the public by order of Atatürk and turned into a museum. Hagia Sophia was built 1,500 years ago by the Byzantine Emperor Justinian I as a fatherly cathedral. When Mehmet the Conqueror conquered Istanbul, the building was converted into a mosque, and in 1934 it was turned into a museum by a decree issued by Atatürk. In 2020, it gains its mosque status again. A landmark in the history of architecture with its dome transition and load-bearing system, the fascinating structure has been one of the most prestigious places of worship in the Islamic world for many years. Kapalı Çarşı is a historic covered market in Istanbul that dates back to the 15th century. It is home to thousands of shops selling traditional Turkish goods and has become a major tourist attraction. To protect Kapalı Çarşı's cultural heritage, it's important to implement proper maintenance and restoration work to preserve its centuries-old buildings and artifacts. Regulations should also be in place to prevent the sale of counterfeit or illegal goods and to ensure the activities of vendors and shop owners do not cause damage. Educational programs and partnerships between the public and private sectors can also help to promote and sustainably preserve Kapalı Çarşı's cultural heritage. Yere batan sarnıcı, also known as a basilica cistern, is an ancient underground water storage system located in Istanbul. Built in the 6th century during the Byzantine era, it is a stunning example of engineering and architecture of its time. The cistern has the capacity to store 80,000 cubic meters of water, and it's supported by a series of 336 marble columns. Today, Yerebatan Sarnıcı is open to the public and is a popular tourist attraction, offering visitors a unique glimpse into Istanbul's rich history and culture. Efforts are underway to protect and preserve the cistern for future generations to enjoy. Galata Kulesi, also known as the Galata Tower, is an iconic landmark in Istanbul, Turkey. Built in the 14th century, it stands 66.90 meters tall and offers stunning panoramic views of the city. The tower has served various purposes throughout its history, from being a lookout tower during the Ottoman era to a fire lookout and tourist attraction today. Efforts have been made to protect and preserve the Galata Tower, including restoration work to maintain its structural integrity and efforts to regulate visitor access to ensure its continued preservation. It remains an important cultural and historical site in Istanbul and a must-visit destination for tourists.